we've got another great Humble Bundle come up for comics books fans. This is one for all of the family, so if you're in lockdown and you want to save a few quid on comic books and you're happy with digital content, it's a good one. We go to humblebundle.com, go to bundles, then go down to the best year of Boom Studios. Currently it's got 20 days left. After that you can't get it anymore. Then we've got a great selection of comics in the first tier. Obviously Humble Bundles are on a tier system, so you can pay for just the books up to a particular tier, and if you're liking what you're reading, you can pay to upgrade to the next tier as long as you're within the 20-day period. So the first tier, just for 71p, or I think $1 if you're in America, you get The Last Witch #1, Origins #1, Secret 7, We Only Find Them When You're Dead, Wind, and An Unkindness of Ravens. Wind I quite enjoyed. That's a sort of fantasy book about people trying to escape from prejudice and things like that, but it's not laid on too thick. Origins is a sci-fi story. It's limited to 6 issues, so you know you're going to get a conclusion hopefully at the end of it. It's just about to wrap up this month, I think. And We Only Find Them When They're Dead is a space fantasy from Al Ewing, who a lot of people know from the Hulk series. I read the first 4 issues of We Only Find Them When They're Dead and I didn't like it. I just didn't feel like it was really going anywhere, but a lot of people love it. Next tier, £7.19, it jumps up, but you start getting full volumes. You get Last Witch issues 2 and 3, Ghosted in LA volume 1, Strange Skies over East Berlin, Heartbeat, Quotable Giant Days, which I'm guessing is this is sort of sketches, I think, and sort of extra bits for Giant Days, which I'm a massive fan of. So that's piqued my interest. Got Eat and Love Yourself, Big Black Stand at Attica, and Fence Volume 4 Rivals. Fence is a series I've read. It's about a fencing team at a posh private school. It's good, but it sort of petered out, and I think it sort of limped on after a couple of years. It went quiet for a long period, and then they came out with this final, well, I'm saying final, with this volume, and it doesn't really go anywhere too much. But it's worth a read if you just want some sports fun. There's sort of sexual undertones to it, but to be honest, they're not too prevalent. Next year, £12.94, we have got more Origins issues 2 to 3. Heavy Vinyl, Y2KO. I enjoyed the first volume of Heavy Vinyl. It's about girls in a record shop who also solve crimes and stop injustice. Unkindness of Ravens 2 and 3, Ghosted in LA Volume 2. What else we got here? Alienated. That's a series that I really enjoyed reading. Something is Killing the Children Volume 1, an excellent series from James Tynion. Excellent, totally worth reading. I've done a review on this channel, I think. Once and Future from Kieran Gillen Volume 1, again an excellent series, really good fun. I've got the second volume coming up in the next tier, which I'm interested to read. Red Mother, which is a series I've reviewed on here and I think is a great psychological horror series, and probably best read in trade format rather than single issues. So that tier in itself, for £12.94, definitely worth getting. The money you would save on those if you bought them, even in a sale on Comixology, is worth it. Then the final tier of £17.98, you get 7 Secrets numbers 2 and 3, 2 more issues of We Only Find Them When They're Dead, Wind 2 and 3, Faithless, Red Mother Volume 2, so that rounds out the story, so you get the full story there. I think that's all of the issues. Yes, it is. You also get Something's Killing the Children Volume 2, which is again totally worth reading, and I think it finishes in a volume 3. The last issue I read seems to tie up the story, but I'm not sure if it's continuing. Once and Future Volume 2, I want to read that. Irredeemable Omnibus from Mark Waid, a really well respected superhero series I want to read. The Sacrifice of Darkness, not something I've read. King of Nowhere and Folklores, that I've had to read for a long time. So all you do is when you've decided on what tier you want, you scroll down to the bottom, select the tier. So let's say that one. Don't click add to cart. Just go down to here and you can either log in if you've got an account already or pay with PayPal or your card. And then you've got a selection of digital download formats, usually PDFs or CBR or EPUBs. But yeah, I think that is a fantastic deal. Even at the higher end of the tier, you get a lot of content, a lot of relatively new content. Those Red Mothers are, and the Once and Future are relatively new, so you get an excellent deal on that. It's valid for 20 days, and enjoy. If you want to be kept up to date with any more news or reviews on comic books, films and TV, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.